Hello, I'm Alan Tomlinson, the chair of your board of directors, and I'm here to give you a recap of the board of directors meeting for September 2020. In addition to all of the regular things that we always talk about, we approved minutes, we approved financial reports, we heard from the artistic director and the executive director. There are three big things I want to tell you about and one small thing. So here we go. The first big thing is our finances. So Cal Harrison and the Finance Committee presented our end of the year finances that went through August of 2020. And what the financial report showed was that we are in the black, that we did not lose money during this last year. You might not think that's a big deal, but it is. The year after we came back from China, we had a real dip in our financial situation because a lot of the donors who had sort of really gone above and beyond to help us go to China took a step back. And we ended up that year having to dip into our reserves in order to just pay our bills. So our goal this year was to build back that savings account, our reserves, and make sure that we were operating profitably. Then, on top of all of that, we had a global pandemic, and that took away our ability to raise money through selling tickets to performances. So ending the year in the black is a really big deal. And ending the year with the ability to at least partially restore some of our savings account is also a really big deal. And I have to really give kudos to our staff because Rick and Terrell and Johnny and Mary got real creative about ways to reduce our spending and very creative about new ways to bring in money. And with the guidance of Cal and the Finance Committee, I think they've just all done a marvelous job. So that's the first big thing I wanted to tell you about, that we ended the year in a good financial position. We're not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but we do have reserves in case we have an emergency, and that is something that not every nonprofit organization can say. Big thing number two, marketing. So this involves you. We don't have the money to have a marketing person on our staff, full-time or part-time. So it becomes very important that we find creative ways to spread the word about what we're doing, and especially about the performances that we have planned for this fall and this winter. So we have a great marketing committee that's being formed, and this group is putting together a toolkit which they intend to share with all of us so that we can dip into our social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever it is that you use, to help spread the word about the fun things that we have planned for this fall. So get ready, you're going to be a part of this. I expect that we will see these tools in early October. So please help if you can, because if we combine the power of all of our networks, we really can do some big things. Number three, strategic vision. Last January, your board had a retreat and we began to develop a strategic plan. And the work that we did was very good, and we have a good strategic plan that addresses financial viability, engagement of our members, engagement of our audiences and our donors, and also a continued focus on impactful musical experiences. So that's great. The thing is, there's something missing, and what's missing is, well, we're 40 years old, and we've had a really great history. We've been a major presence in the LGBTQ plus community. We have a presence in the state of Oregon and Southern Washington. We have a good reputation among our peers nationwide. And in our 40 years, we have done national and international outreach. But the question is that it? Is China the pinnacle? And that's the highlight of our 40 years? Or is China the springboard to whatever is next? So the board is beginning a series of conversations to focus on vision, and this is something that we want to include you in as well. Now, the fact is that with more than 100 singing members, we all understand that we'll have more than 100 different opinions about what our vision should be. But I think that we will be able to come to an overriding vision that we can all plan around, because great ideas without a plan are just dreams, but great ideas with a plan can become reality, and that's what we're looking for. So stay tuned. It's not time yet, but dream a little. Be thinking about what you love about this organization and what you think our impact can continue to be, or ways that you think our impact could strengthen. And we will be in close communication as we begin our conversations and bring you into it. The small item I wanted to tell you about is the fact that we are changing our meeting day and time. So for the last year, we've been meeting on the fourth Tuesday of the month at 6 o'clock. We're moving that to the fourth Wednesday of the month at 5 o'clock. And we'll update the invitation, including the Zoom link, on Chorus Connection. If you want to observe us at work, you are certainly welcome. I just wanted to let you know, if you have it on your calendar for Tuesday at 6, it is moving to Wednesday at 5. One last thing before I go. Your board is very committed to being transparent. And although I think that if you observe our meetings, you will find that, first of all, we take our fiduciary responsibility very seriously. And we spend a lot of time chasing money and allocating scarce resources. And there's nothing really sexy about that. But our commitment to membership is to post our minutes, invite you to observe our meetings if you'd like, answer your questions, and mostly be available to you. So I think you're going to see more of us as board members at your rehearsals and certainly at your performances and in other venues. And through video chats like this. We strongly believe in the power of music, and we strongly believe in what you're doing. And we are so honored to be able to work to support you. So the next time we meet, it's going to almost be time for you to put a spell on us, and we really can't wait. So until then, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your masks, and keep singing.